Jacob and I saw The Batman this week.
Yeah.
The Batman.
Jacob had to use a tone that I find very funny every time it comes out of Jacob's mouth because he doesn't mean to sound like this, but the people next to Jacob would not stop talking about the receipt.
What?
They were just like, hey, okay.
They were being annoying as fuck the whole time. They would not shut up.
They kept just talking, you know, without whispering and
about a receipt.
They were trying to work out the entire logistics of how they were going to split their bill for like 2 hours of the movie.
Yeah.
And they couldn't
the
figure
bill of the movie.
It was one of those like food.
It was a
theaters.
eating theater.
So they got food.
But they didn't even get food really. They had like beers, and like one guy didn't have money, so he kept like trying to figure out how much beers he could get and pay the other guy back, and everyone was trying to work this out in the middle of the damn movie.
And Jacob like looked at them because it was pretty incredible the volume that they were speaking at, and then they like stopped for a second, and then they kept going, and Jacob just did the really hard and fast turn you do and just went, excuse me, can you stop talking, please? Thank you. And in my mind, it sounded like Jacob was saying, excuse me, can you shut the fuck up, please? Thank you.
Shut the fuck up was what I had to restrain myself from saying, because that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
The people next to me also, they were mostly fine, except anytime there were words that were in the movie, the guy would read it out in the thickest New York accent with the most incredulous tone every single time. So like one of the villains would write like, you know, no more lies or whatever on, you know, in places, and I would just hear it would, like, the movie is pretty quiet unless there's like a fight going on, right? I just hear the guy go, no more lies.
No more lies.
Wow. Is that guy a Drawfee bit that gains sentience?
I think so.
Independently? That's wild.
Just old Joey Wheeler.
Yeah. Every clue on the screen.
There's a point where the movie's trying to like suggest that, you know, maybe this person who's walking up is Catwoman because same boots. And, you know, this character shows up and the guy goes, "Oh, is that Catwoman?" Just out loud in the thick accent, and he was like, "No, it's not Catwoman." What's happening?
Almost got me, movie, but no, I don't think that's her.
You know what that was? That was a lie, and they said, "No more lies."
No more lies.
Yeah, they told me.
They said
Can't
no
even
more
stay
lies.
mad at that guy. That's great.
He was very funny. The girl next to me too, the one that was with the guy who kept reading everything out loud. She was having miscommunications with like the server that would come over, and the woman kept being like, "I'm not seeing margaritas on this menu. Do you got margaritas?" And the server was like, "Oh yeah, you need to go to the bar to go get them." And she was like, "Oh, okay." And the server walked away, and she was like, "She even wait for my thing. I was gonna ask more questions." I was like, because it sounded like you were done. So then she was annoyed that she had to go get up to get margaritas and then come back. And this was before the movie started.
Everyone was really on their shit.
It was a time.
It's nice to have like a sliding scale of annoyances so that like certain people who would be the villain in other situations become heroes by comparison.
Yeah.
Those big boys were doing everyone else there a favor by making them seem less unacceptable.
True.
Yeah. Very excited to have my first back in theater experience.